Welcome back to Next Gear, where we dive into the cars that are shaping the future of driving. Today, we're taking an in-depth look at the 2026 Nissan Armada Pro-4X, the flagship full-size SUV from Nissan that combines rugged off-road capability with modern technology and comfort. The Armada has always been Nissan's answer to big American SUVs like the Tahoe, Yukon, and Expedition, but for 2026, the Pro-4X trim makes it even more appealing to drivers who want a balance of luxury, space, and adventure-ready toughness. If you've been considering a large SUV that doesn't just haul people but also inspires confidence off the beaten path, this one is worth paying attention to. The first thing you'll notice about the 2026 Armada Pro-4X is its bold new face. Nissan has updated the front end with a more aggressive grille design that carries the brand's signature V-motion shape, but in a chunkier, more squared-off interpretation that suits the Pro-4X identity. The grille is flanked by sharper LED headlights with integrated daytime running lights that stretch back into the fenders, giving the SUV a wider stance visually. The bumper has been redesigned with functional skid plates, tow hooks, and fog lights tucked into blacked-out bezels, emphasizing its rugged nature. The hood sits high with muscular lines that project power and toughness, and overall, the front fascia makes it clear this Armada isn't just about city cruising, it's ready to tackle dirt, gravel, and rocky trails. Moving along the side profile, the 2026 Armada Pro-4X continues to flex its strength with pronounced fender flares, high ground clearance, and a squared-off roofline that maximizes interior space. This trim comes with 20-inch alloy wheels wrapped in all-terrain tires, giving it a stance that looks both aggressive and capable. Black mirror caps, roof rails, and subtle Pro-4X badging tie in with the off-road aesthetic. Nissan has also integrated a power sidestep system that makes entry and exit easier, particularly important given the SUV's height. The overall proportions are large and commanding, reminding you that the Armada shares its roots with the Nissan Patrol, a legendary nameplate in many markets known for its durability in tough environments. At the rear, the Armada Pro-4X sports a boxy but refined design. The taillights are now slimmer and connected by a darkened trim piece that spans the width of the tailgate. The bumper is equipped with another protective skid plate, and there's a tow hitch neatly integrated for those who plan on pulling boats, trailers, or campers. A roof spoiler adds a subtle sporty touch, while the wide rear glass provides good visibility. The power liftgate opens to reveal a cavernous cargo area, with enough space for luggage, gear, or groceries, and when you fold the third row seats flat, the Armada turns into a practical hauler for just about anything. Stepping inside interior, the 2026 Armada Pro-4X takes a leap forward in refinement. Nissan has reworked the cabin materials with a mix of leather, soft touch plastics, and unique stitching that highlights the Pro-4X identity. The seats are plush and supportive, with the front row offering heating, ventilation, and multiple adjustments for long-distance comfort. The second row passengers get captain's chairs with a large center console, though a bench seat is available if you need 8-passenger capacity. In the third row, space is adequate for adults on shorter trips but best suited for kids, as is common in most full-size SUVs. Technology is a highlight here. At the center of the dash sits a massive 14-inch infotainment touchscreen that runs Nissan's latest interface, complete with wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and a fully customizable home screen. A 12-inch digital instrument cluster sits behind the steering wheel, giving the driver access to maps, off-road data, and vehicle status at a glance. There's also a head-up display for important driving info. The Pro-4X trim brings a premium Bose audio system with strategically placed speakers for immersive sound. Climate control is tri-zone, ensuring every passenger can fine-tune their comfort. USB-C ports, wireless charging, and ample storage spaces make it easy to stay connected and organized during long road trips. Performance-wise, the 2026 Armada Pro-4X sticks with tried-and-true muscle but with refinements. Power comes from a 5.6-liter V8 engine that delivers around 400 horsepower and 413 pound-feet of torque. This engine is paired with a 9-speed automatic transmission, replacing the older 7-speed for smoother shifts and better fuel efficiency. The Pro-4X trim comes standard with Nissan's advanced 4-wheel drive system, complete with a 2-speed transfer case, hill descent control, and terrain management modes that adjust the SUV's behavior for snow, mud, sand, or rocky surfaces. Despite its size, the Armada feels surprisingly composed on highways, with a suspension tuned for both comfort and durability. Off-road, the Pro-4X demonstrates its capabilities with upgraded shocks, underbody protection, and a locking rear differential. Towing capacity remains a strong point at around 8,500 pounds, making it an excellent choice for families with boats or campers. On the road, the Armada delivers strong acceleration for its class, with a satisfying growl from the V8. The steering is light enough for city driving but offers enough feedback to inspire confidence on curvier roads. Fuel economy is still not its strongest suit, averaging around 15 to 18 miles per gallon depending on conditions, but that's expected from a full-size SUV with this much power. Safety is also well covered, with Nissan Safety Shield 360 offering features like automatic emergency braking, blind spot monitoring, lane keep assist, adaptive cruise control, and a 360-degree camera system that's especially useful when parking such a large vehicle. As for pricing, the 2026 Nissan Armada Pro-4X sits in the upper mid-range of the lineup. The base Armada starts around the mid-$50,000 range, but the Pro-4X comes in closer to the mid to high $60,000s depending on options. Fully loaded with packages and accessories, it can cross into the low $70,000s, positioning it as a direct rival to the likes of the Chevy Tahoe Z71, Ford Expedition Timberline, and Toyota Sequoia TRD Pro. Considering the level of equipment, luxury, and off-road ability you're getting, it's a competitive offering in the full-size SUV space. In conclusion, the 2026 Nissan Armada Pro-4X manages to strike a balance that many large SUVs struggle with. It offers the brute force and towing capability that families need, the luxury and technology that modern buyers expect, and the ruggedness to explore places most SUVs in its class wouldn't dare go. It's not the most fuel-efficient option, and maneuvering it in tight urban environments can be a challenge due to its size, but if you're looking for a spacious, comfortable, and trail-ready SUV, this Pro-4X deserves to be on your short list. That wraps up our detailed review of the 2026 Nissan Armada Pro-4X. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want to see more in-depth reviews of the latest cars, trucks, and SUVs, make sure to subscribe to Next Gear, hit the like button, and drop your thoughts in the comments. Would you pick the Armada over rivals like the Tahoe, Sequoia, or Expedition? I'd love to hear your take. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next review.